around this region. You know, you want kids from North Dakota, Minnesota, South Dakota, Wisconsin, for that recruiting base to be solid here, and having events like this help that no matter where you're at. So it's a very good point. As we head after the intermission here, Andrew Sparks, number 10 in the nation, going for the Golden Gophers from, we mentioned California, Costa Mesa, California. He's a senior taking on Boden Greenley from right here in North Dakota, Lisbon, and the Broncos. Well, they've had pretty good wrestling, as we know, Class B. As you know, I'm sure you ran into quite a few Bronco wrestlers in many your days at high school, different tournaments, every once in a while bouncing around. So
well, they were powerhouse. Many good friends coming out of there. You got the Airbox. Soren McDaniel, one of my childhood friends, came out of there. Love talking to Boden about the rich history there. So many good guys come out of just a small Class B town, North Dakota.
Great little town that Lisbon is, no doubt. Boden Greenley, redshirt freshman. And had a chance to make it a little bit of a name for himself, too, going up against the guy who no doubt wants to be on the podium to become an All-American, as Sparks, at 165 pounds, going to get a trip, and does, and still not in control yet. Greenley doing a good job of scrambling out of that.
You got to think Sparks is trying to get a little bit of a get back on the Bison here. He's wrestled through the years. I've seen him, Luke Weber, Mikey Caliendo. So he's faced some of our better heavy hitters throughout the last few years. But he's been kind of a household name since he came to the sport. I know he was only a high school wrestler out of California. I believe he only wrestled 3 or 4 years before he came to college.
Unbelievable. So nice job there, getting the stalemate there by Greenley. That's a small victory, no doubt, for the Bison there.
Yeah, that was a tough position. Way to hold place with the Whizzer.
Greenley get in position here. And now we got a 3-point takedown, so the first points of the match do go to Sparks.
Sparks with a really good double there, kind of posting off on Greenley, getting him to reach.
1 minute left here in the first. Again, team score is 17-0 in favor of the Bison as Greenley's able to get an escape.
Sparks in deep, but another single, kind of posting off. Looking to get to his feet here. Greenley doing a good job.
Trying to do a Whizzer and scramble out of it. Can he get another stalemate? I think the referee, because he's being the aggressor, wants to give up on Sparks' attempt here. .23 seconds left, and he does get a 3-point takedown, so he goes up 6-1 over Boden Greenley.
Spark transitioned well into that 2-on-1 tilt, trying to snag some back points before the period.
And that's how the first period will end, as Andrew Sparks for the Gophers leading 6-1. Again, team scores 17-0 here at 165 pounds. Greenley's going to defer. Sparks is going to pick down and referee's position here, try to get a quick score. Has some riding time advantage to work with here as he moves up and gets the escape. Goes up 7-1 now. Going to get in on a single.
Sparks hasn't done as good a job as his Gopher teammates getting to his feet right away in these single legs, kind of giving Greenley the advantage of making him work hard.
Yeah, he slips down there quick. But can he finish? And now he's going to be in position to finish, so he gets another 3 points. So now he's up by 9. And with that, will he try to ride a little bit? Looks like he wants to sink in and ride. Grabbing the wrist. Grabbing that wrist, looks like he wants to work a bar, which is not where Greenley wants to be. And throws in that legs and Well, I tell you, yeah, he's going to throw in the legs and try to stretch him out here.
Yeah, he had double boots in for a second, opted back for the figure four.
And that is a tough place to be when you got someone who can ride your hip like that.
Yeah, when you're Sparks, when you got both hips down, scooping under for wrist control of Greenley, not the most fun place to be.
No, trying to work on a little bit of a power half here. Not much you can do there.
Greenley needs to scoot forward. Easier said than done. He is doing a good job of getting his right hip to the mat in this position. This is probably one of the bigger transitions from high school to college. Facing leg riders.
I hated them. They're so tough. They can sink it in and not get too high. It's awfully tough to get out of. But Sparks does it well, and he heads to the third period, leading 10-1. And after getting rolled like that, yeah, no doubt, I kind of felt Greenley wanted to go back neutral to start.
Sparks, a guy, kind of stays the same pace the whole match. Not too much give and take from him.
Stalling warning on Greenley for the Bison. I think it's so tough because you're trying to be defensive, but not. You don't want to give up anything, but you got to be aggressive at the same time. Another single now by Sparks. Can he finish it?
Sparks trying to single off here. I don't know if he's going to come across the hip or he's looking to get to his feet.
Goes to his feet, gets a trip, and able to grab both and get another three-point takedown. And now he's looking for a tech fall at this point with a team lead 17-0 for Minnesota.
You got to think the Gopher coaching staff's going to start pushing for that tech fall.
Yeah. He pushes him off, so there's a 1-point escape. So leading now by 12. He does have a minute riding time advantage. Under a minute now left here in the match. Sparks trying to shoot in. .30 seconds left.
Another stall against
Another
Greenley.
stall, so that point goes again to Sparks. Needs another point for the...
If he gets hit again, though, he does have the riding time. That would give him the technical
Right.
fall.
Greenley's got to be careful here.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
And Greenley's got to move forward here. And that probably is going to do it. So it's a major decision win. 14 points for the Golden Gophers there, with Andrew Sparks getting the victory. 17-2 after the, or say 16-2 after the point riding time advantage. So he moved to 174 now, number 25. Clayton Whitting